also a lesson. I was teaching the golden shot. I got the information in the rules, but I haven't learned it as pistol shooter. I'm very sorry, but I learned in the practice, so I know what is the golden shot. It was then what you saw by the juniors when they had the 5-to-5. 21 point to go for the decision. In that case, you will see this golden shot. Every athlete goes on the position and make only 2 targets. Then the partner comes and we'll see what's happening. We go on in that, it will have an equal, so long as it needs, up to the moment when we get a decision. So you see the athletes leave the field of play. That means they get ready right now on the side, become ready for the walk-in. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, build up a big audience. Here are our finalists. Come on, big applause for them. Yes, yes.
Good evening and welcome back to Châteauroux. It's not the finest evening we've had in terms of weather, but it's the finest evening that we've had of competition. Ukraine just taking 2 medals in the Skeet Duo mixed junior event. And now we turn to the seniors in this bronze medal match, Azerbaijan versus Sweden. And then it's closely followed by the gold medal match between Czechia and 2 athletes who are independent neutral athletes. So we're just doing the introductions and announcements of not only the Azerbaijan duet, but also the duet from Sweden, Stefan Nilsson Schun and Victoria Larsson.
And the jury member in charge is Marian Carbonaro, Romania.
And here's Marian Carbonaro of Romania, who's our jury in charge.
And the referee in charge is Michael Erlewein, Germany. And now send them on the line with a big applause. I now want to hear you a little bit more than before. Come on, everybody! Applause! Yes! Gold medal match!
So that's the introductions done, and now it's down to business. So Azerbaijan versus Sweden for this bronze medal match at the European Shooting Championships in the Skeet Duet mixed. So here's what's going to happen. Each athlete gets 8 targets, both at stations 3, 4 and 5. And then the hits are added up. And then the most hits are awarded 2 points. Here's how it finished in qualification earlier on. with the athletes, or individual neutral athletes, at the top on 148, and then Czechia on 144.
Then we have a look how much targets they got. The better team will get 2 points. If they have an equal,
so a series win gets 2 points, and if the hits total is the same, then it means that each duet receives 1 point each. So temperatures are around 24 degrees C. If anything, it's just gone up a degree since the junior events. Wind gusts of around 10 meters per second, and plenty of cloud cover. That's around 76%. And it is pretty overcast here. I mean, there's a little bit of blue in the sky, but just no sunshine that we've had over the last couple of days. But the good thing is it's dry. It's certainly not wet, so we're certainly not complaining. So ordinarily, in an individual final, you'd only get 2 targets at station 4, but in this instance, each athlete will get 4 targets each. And it's the first to reach 6 points who'll take the bronze medal in this instance. So we are up and running and underway. First 2 shots were hits. And the next 2 targets are hits as well. So I guess that's that. Decent start. And now met Takdiva. And that's 2 out of 2 for Regina. 35 years old, has competed at World Cups, World Championships, European Championships and Grand Prix. So 8 out of 8 for Azerbaijan, and Sweden are off the mark with 2 out of 2 from Stefan Nilsson Schön. Misses that second one. Referee's arms in the air. Actually, it's the third. Got the 4th. So that means Azerbaijan have taken the series win already. With that perfect 8 out of 8. Victoria Larsson, meanwhile, a decent couple of strikes. And hits one and misses one on the second 2. So Sweden finished that series with a total of 6 hits. Azerbaijan with 8. So now the 2 teams rotate. And it means Sweden will get to shoot first this time at station 4. And each athlete gets 4 targets each. So Stefan Nilsson Schön with the 4 out of 4. Victoria Larsson now has a chance to give Sweden the perfect 8. And it's a miss on the last target. 7 out of 8. So what can Azerbaijan do here? They had 8 out of 8 at station 3. Taking that one very well, particularly that low house target. Caught by the wind a little bit. There's another gust now just coming across. Our commentary positions right up at the back. And missed that second one. That target from the high house. It was on a pretty decent trajectory and then just didn't dip on the other side. Just kept up and straight and flat. And now these 2 hits are crucial because Azerbaijan can now try to level this and take a point each. Well, that's 7 hits apiece, so 1 point for Azerbaijan. They move up to 3, and Sweden are now on 1 point. So the Swedish duet at least are up and running as far as points are concerned. Niaz Akazada, great couple of shots, a 90% hit rate. Neftaka Davina, meanwhile, is on 100. And that's a decent visit to station 5. 4 targets, 4 hits. And Mevtikadinova keeps it up. That 100% hit record, very impressive here in Châteauroux. Azerbaijan are on 8 hits. Sweden now with Stefan Nilsson-Schön, who was 5th in the Olympic final. Remember commentating on that one. And he was 6th in the Rio final as well. So he comes here with Olympic caliber. Has missed that first target, got the second. And 2 quick successions, but I think just his temper getting the better of him, just tossed away those empty cartridges. Clearly frustrated. Meanwhile, Victoria Larsson nails those 2, and it's just Stefan Nilsson-Schön just knowing that missing that first one meant the series was gifted to Azerbaijan. And Victoria Larsson has made 4 out of 4.
And there is a timeout for Sweden.
And Sweden have called a timeout. Well, there's no surprise at all.
Only because Azerbaijan makes it perfect.
So
Again,
8 hits
8
to 7.
So the points for Azerbaijan, 5-1. Big applause for Azerbaijan. So come on, Swedish fans. I must hear you when they go on position 3 in the next step of this match. Then give them applause. Motivate them. Come on, everybody. On the way to Rance, Azerbaijan, Sweden strikes back. Come on!
So can Sweden claw their way back into this bronze medal match? Back at station 3. And now Stefan Nilsson-Schön, who was 5th in that Olympic final here in Châteauroux at the Paris Olympic Games, puts his shotgun into what's known as the mount position. Those are the rules of Skeet. When you make the call, you have 30 seconds to complete all 4 of your shots and your 2 calls. And that's a better visit for Stefan. A bit of a confidence boost for him, for the 34-year-old. Puts his hit rate up to 87%. Now, Sweden can't afford a draw. They need to take a series win here if they're to stand a chance of taking bronze. And Victoria Larsson so far has done the business. 2 more to go on this reverse pair. And gets the first. Did she clip the second? It looked quite close, but it's decided to be a miss. I think it was, in all fairness. There was no dust in the sky. So 7 hits. And there's Agazada. He's made 2 solid shots there. So just to say, if Azerbaijan were to hit 7 out of 8 here, that's 1 point each. Azerbaijan get the bronze medal, they get to 6 points. Oh, and that's 1 miss. So now real pressure on Metakavdinova because she hasn't missed yet. And now is the time. If they're going to take the bronze here, this is when you don't want to miss at all. And a slight delay on that second shot, but it doesn't matter. They managed to get there. And 2 more hits, and the bronze medal will be confirmed for Azerbaijan. Needs these 2. And gets them as well. Azerbaijan have done it. They're over the line. And perhaps it was that visit at Station 5 that sealed the fate for Sweden, with Stefan Nilsson-Shawn just missing that first of 4. And Sweden, therefore, going back to Station 3, just couldn't afford another draw. And that's what happened. 7 hits out of 8 each. So 1 point each. It meant Azerbaijan went from 5 points to 6 points. And with that, it sealed the bronze medal. Well, Sweden shot well, to be fair. I mean, both Victoria Larsson and Stefan Nilsson-Shawn, nothing to be ashamed of necessarily there in terms of their performance. It just wasn't quite enough on the day. And therefore, with the format of this, and even a draw at the end is enough then to get you over the line and take the medal. So that wind continues to be consistent, hovering around 10 meters per second. Temperatures around 24 degrees Celsius. That's about 72 Fahrenheit if you measure your temperature in Fahrenheit instead. Well, I say instead. We're in Europe now, so let's have a look back at the highlights then, shall we? Well, moments of glory for Azerbaijan with that bronze medal in the Skeet Duet. They took the bronze medal 6 points to 1 in the end against Sweden. And really the score doesn't necessarily reflect the performance. Sweden shot very well at times, 4 out of 4 for both athletes at certain stations. Just wasn't enough in the end as the scores were at 5-1, which meant then once it went to a draw, it meant Azerbaijan went up to 6 points. Sweden finished on 2 points. So now the gold medal match. Czechia against 2 independent neutral athletes.
So, and with bit number 1, the part of the first team, Châteauroux, Semenenko. He was second place at the Skeet European Championships 24 at Lonato. He's together with Arina Kuznetsova, the gold medalist of the Skeet Women World Cup 25 at Nicosia. Both build up the team for the Athlete Independent Nation. Applause!
So first to be introduced is Anatoly Semenenko, 28 years old, silver medalist at the European Championships in Lonato last year, 2024. And he's alongside Arina Kuznetsova, who's 23 years old.
The next team, we welcome Jakub Tomacek, the Olympic Games.
And Arina has 2 World Cup medals, 1 gold, 1 bronze, and 3 European Championship medals, 1 gold, 2 silvers. And here's the Czechia duet, Jakub Tomacek and Barbora Sumova. Big support for Czechia, and big support for the independent neutral athletes as well.
The one I know after 3 meetings, Bodo Giske, Germany.
And Bodo Giske of Germany is our referee, jury in charge.
The other one is not correct on my sheet of paper, so he announced himself, and it's allowed for me. Please, our referee is
Michael Erlewine from Germany.
also from Germany. I must meet him more times than I know it in my head. So these are the participants of the gold medal match duet.
So Michael Erlewine gets his announcement again as the referee. He took charge of the bronze medal match and does the same for this gold medal match. So Czechia versus Anatoly Semenenko and Arina Kuznetsova, who are independent neutral athletes.
Get ready right now. Took their ammunition, and we will start then with their
So Anatoly Semenenko, 28 years old, individual neutral athlete in this competition, and Arina Kuznetsova, 23 years old, and has a real record as well. 2 World Cup medals, as we mentioned a second ago, a gold and a bronze.
This is the team of the Athlete Independent Nation.
And the European Championship medals, 3 of those, 1 gold and 2 silvers.
Shots, test fire.
So the athletes now just making their way back out to the field of play just to do the test fire, which is customary for
6 points
any skeet final.
Each athlete 4 targets. It seemed that 7 is not all the time enough.
So I remember last year
to get points.
with Jakub Tomacek finishing 8th in Paris in the skeet mixed team, but in the actual individual event was 12th. And then in Tokyo, I remember he just missed out on the final. Tomacek was 7th. So 2 times those Olympic finals has eluded him. He also competed in London as well, so he's a 3-time Olympian and also a bronze medalist at the World Championships in Osijek. And it looks like Tomacek will be first to shoot for Czechia. First of all, Arina Kuznetsova. And without any glasses at all. Well, that's just raw shooting, isn't it? And raw talent. So Barbora Sumova of Czechia just takes a slow walk back as we're now about to begin with this skeet duet mixed gold medal match. Anatoly Semenenko and Arina Kuznetsova, 2 individual neutral athletes, against Jakub Tomacek and Barbora Sumova of Czechia. Well, a great couple of shots to open up. He's a real solid guy as well, isn't he, Anatoly Semenenko? And he's missed that second target, but it's 3 out of 4. And a big applause from the crowd. Well, 4 out of 4 for Kuznetsova. That's a great performance. So Tomaszek now steps up to station 3, has the shotgun in what's known as the mount position, and raises that up like lightning as well to take those 2 shots. He has 5 World Cup medals and 8 European Championship medals. And one thing's for sure, he's guaranteed another one here. It's at least a silver. And that second target just broke into 2. And Jakub Tomaszek, 4 out of 4. Now, Barbora Sumova, if she gets all 4 here, Czechia take the series win. And that low house target was really high up and left. She did really well to get that second shot. And has missed that second one. So we have our first draw in this gold medal match. Is this an indication of how close it's going to be? So Semenenko and Kuznetsova have 1 point. And Tomaszek and Sumova also now have 1 point. So Tomaszek with the first 2 in an individual final. You just get 2 targets at station 4. But since this is a duet format, you get 4 targets. And Tomaszek, not a lot remaining on the shot clock actually. It's just a few seconds to go. Manages to get those final 2 in. 4 out of 4 and still without a miss. And that's decent shooting as well from Sumova. 4 out of 4, which takes their total to 8 hits. So now Semenenko shoots first in his duet. And just Kuznetsova just in the background, just with that flat palm, checking the sight line. Decent shooting from Semenenko. 4 out of 4. Got another draw perhaps on our hands, because Kuznetsova hasn't missed either, not yet, and continues not to miss as well. That's another 4 out of 4. Fantastic world-class shooting here in Châteauroux, and it's level, 8 hits each and 2 points per duet.
In the lead with 3-2-1. So applause for them all. We go on with the position. Applause, 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 please.
So Semenenko this time first to shoot, the silver medalist from the European Championships in Lenato last year. So he knows his way around this level of competition. Well, another great performance and display from Anatoly Semenenko. 4 out of 4. Now Arena, once again, he hasn't missed yet. 100% record. And that's 2 fine shots as well. The wind's really dipped down, so no problem with the flight path of those 2 clays coming from the high and then the low house. And that's another 4 out of 4. No, that second one was a miss. Well, drops that down to 91%, which means now Kuznetsova and Semenenko on 7 hits out of 8. So Tomacek keeps up that 100% record. And that's blam blam in quick succession. And it's 4 out of 4 for Jakub Tomacek. He's a 5-time World Cup medalist, 8 European Championship medals. Well, that's a great bit of movement there from Barbora Samova just to get that second target particularly. And body movements and hip movement just so important in skeet shooting. You want your body really to do all the work and get the shotgun into the right place if you've got it in the correct place from the mount. So Czechia take 2 points there. They've managed to win that series just by 1 hit. So now there's a timeout. So Semenenko just having a chat with the coach. And now Kuznetsova also comes over to join the discussion.
8-7. So Czechia won that 3rd round, and we have 4-2. Have a look on the board. That is correct. This is correct right now. I'm very sorry. The speakers sometimes are so fascinated about the great sport. But when you hear it sometimes again, when I make a fault, you can also try, no, do something correct. No problem, ladies and gentlemen. It's now the new. Big applause for them all. We go on in the final. Czechia in the lead. Go, Czechia, athlete.
So the timeout now completed. And we're just waiting for Semenenko to come back. He's just gone over, I think, to fetch more ammunition. He's certainly taking his time here. So Jakub Tomacek is back at station 3. This normal pair to begin with. And gets the first 2. Is that a double miss for Jakub Tomacek? That's the first double miss, well, of the day. I'm not quite sure we even had one in the bronze medal match, and certainly not in the juniors earlier, but just shows the pressure that can get to the athletes at this stage. And Barbora Samova now notches that up another percent from 91 to 92% hit rate. And has missed that second one, so that's Czechia's lowest total so far. Just 5 hits out of 8, and a chance here now for Anatoly Semenenko to really put this duet within a series win. And takes those two. It's 4 out of 4. And now Kuznetsova knows that she only needs 2 in order to take the series win. She won't want to miss, of course. And up until that last station was on 100% hit rate. Takes the first 2. And now to face the reverse. And hits 1, misses 1, but it's a total of 7 nonetheless.
So the next point for the athlete independent nation, 4-4 again and equal. The next winning team could reach 6 points and become European champion, or do we see again?
So it's 4-4
and go on with the golden shot.
And we're back at station 4, possibly, who knows, for the last time, because if it goes to a draw, goes to 5-5, then we'll go to a shoot-off and have to go back to station 3. So Semenenko this time has the honours to go first. He's missed the first and got the second. Well, 3 out of 4 for Semenenko. Kuznetsova is now just patiently waiting and takes an intake and exhale of breath. Many a time in this gold medal match she's hit 4 out of 4. Can she do it again here? Well, there's 2 to go. Well, that is superb shooting, it really is. Under moments like this, under pressure like that, Kuznetsova has really pulled through. And now real pressure on Czechia and Jakub Tomacek. Well, that's 2 out of 2 so far. Faces another 2 with then Barbora Samova still to shoot. And if it goes to a draw and goes 5-5, we go back to station 3 for a shoot-off. And in the shoot-off, the athletes, well, that's not going to happen. Tomacek now knows that it's all over. And Barbora Samova will now shoot. It's just a matter of course. And there we have it. Golden hit.
You heard the jury. That was the golden hit decision.
So Anatoly Semenenko and Irina Kuznetsova have taken the gold medal, and it's kisses to the cameras and waves. Well, a great performance in the end, and Jakub Tomacek there with the double miss was just enough to make sure that Semenenko and Kuznetsova got over the line.
Also, big applause for the silver medalist, Czechia. Big applause.
So a gallant effort from Czechia. See, Tomacek is absolutely gutted. He's been talking to his coach. I think he's furious with himself. But that's sport, that's emotion, and that's pressure as well. And just as the sun comes out
And one of our biggest fans. He's the main
Anatoly Semenenko and Irina Kuznetsova are the gold medalists. There are the silver medalists, Jakub Tomaszek and Barbora Samova. So there's the result. Azerbaijan with the bronze medal.
And we have the official picture.
And Czechia with the silver.
To the athletes,
and the two individual neutral athletes with the gold.
To Azerbaijan.
So Azerbaijan, a great performance in that bronze medal match.
The silver medal goes with the athletes Zumova and Tomaszek to Czechia.
Well, that's nice to see. Jakub Tomaszek, I think, has managed to calm down and joins hands alongside Barbora Samova to celebrate the silver medal.
The athletes Kuznetsova, Semenenko, the team of the Athlete Independent Nation.
So Anatoly Semenko and Irina Kuznetsova, two individual neutral athletes, are the European champions and have the honour, with their shotguns aloft, of being the gold medalists.
And now we get ready for the award ceremony. And
so that's how it finished. Azerbaijan took the bronze medal 6 points to 2 against Sweden. And the gold medal match went 6 points to 4. Czechia picked up the silver medal with Anatoly Semenenko and Irina Kuznetsova taking the gold medal and the title of European champions.
So I got the information. It was held in the final hall. So I ask everybody for the honor of.
Well, let's have a look back, shall we, at that final. Some wonderful moments. Let's have a look at the highlights. Well, 1 year ago, it was the Olympic Games. Now, 1 year on, it's the European Championships. And what a day it's been on day 3. Earlier on today, the Skeet Duet Junior bronze medal match. Ukraine with the bronze. The gold went to Germany. And in the Skeet Duet, the bronze medal match, Azerbaijan managed to pick up the bronze, with Czechia taking the silver medal. And then Anatoly Semenenko and Irina Kuznetsova were the gold medalists and the European champions. Well, here's how it all shapes up tomorrow. Absolutely packed, as you can see, for day 4 in Châteauroux at the 2025 European Championships. So do join us tomorrow for day 4. You can join us on YouTube or Facebook. Just go onto YouTube and search for the ESC video stream and you'll find us there. So from 11:30 right through to 5:45, that is our schedule for tomorrow. We'll see you for another packed day, day 4 of the European Shooting Championships. For now, it's just left to say au revoir.